timing, anticipation. Last week at Mountain Ridge, they had a rough go at it. But what we heard from Coach Jim this week is that that's exactly what they've been working on, is getting back in their film room and making sure they don't make the same mistakes that they did last week. And it starts with
9:24 in the first quarter. Nice run. It's a little space. That's number 4, Beckham Bennett, who had a nice game against Mountain Ridge last week.
Yeah, it was. It was a great spin in the hole right there.
Orem brings pressure. Fontaine will roll right, avoids the pressure, dumps it off to his running back. Bennett pays the price, but he's got a few yards. Yeah, nice gain on first down.
Let Beckham get that hit. You don't need that as quarterback. Hey, take this little shovel right here.
Jagger's no fool.
Yeah. It helps my stats and yours. But you get to take the blunt of that hit right there. That was a hit right there, but a good gain on first down. Boom. Oh, this is a very talented, big, fast defense. Very physical.
2nd and 5. Right back to Beckham Bennett, fighting for yards. He's right at the 10-yard line.
Wow.
I think that'll move the chains. Fontaine in shotgun motion. Handoff up the middle. Bennett has the first down. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal from the 5. Rare in motion. The handoff to Bennett. Oh, he pays a price. He goes down. That defense stepping up there. That's number 13. That's a huge play. A tackle for loss of about 4. It'll actually be officially 3. A great play by Lewis.
Yes, it was. That was an outstanding play right there. Hey, getting it in one that knocked him about 3-4 yards back. So now instead of...
This is one of the best as far as mountain views in the state. Lone Peak is not too far away from here and has a similar view, but we are spoiled. Rare in motion. Fontaine will throw outside. And Bennett has it. Cuts it up to the 35-yard line, and they love this young running back.
Well, how can't you? He's got great speed. He's tough. You've seen him take some big hits, and he gets the ball and gets right upfield. That's exactly what you want. You catch the ball, get right upfield, get as much as you can. All right, here, dump to the flat. Don't waste no time. Get right upfield, get right downhill. You get broken tackle, even more yardage right there. Great job.
Handoff. Go right back to Bennett. Bennett's got room to run into the secondary. Bennett still going. Legs still churning all the way to the 40, near the 35-yard line into Orem territory. But there is a flag on the play. We'll still enjoy the replay.
Oh, yeah. As I said, this guy gets upfield, does not waste time. Gets those little legs moving, man. Chop, 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 right up there. That's exactly what you want to do. I don't know if people are actually teaching these kids to bounce as much as they do, but watch how he gets right upfield here. Right around his block, boom. Acceleration to the next level. Makes that first contact, makes that guy miss, and gets all that extra yardage.
2nd down and 10. Orem brings pressure. They run right up the middle again with Beckham Bennett, who's getting some good work tonight. But that is only a 2-yard gain. So Skyridge looking at 3rd and 7 here from the 35-yard line. 2nd and 10 from the 46. Orem brings pressure. Fontaine gets rid of it. Out to Beckham Bennett. Bennett's got room to run. Down inside the 40 into Orem territory. And Beckham Bennett continues to have a nice game here in the first quarter.
Yeah, man, that is just...
15-yard gain.
It was not the fastest operation right there, but this swing screen right here, and Bennett made that whole play right there because he's so nifty that catching that ball, and I've been talking about it for about 4 or 5 different plays about how he's able to accelerate and get right upfield so quickly. Just an amazing job by Bennett there, and definitely teach tape if you want to teach guys, like when you get the ball, get upfield like this guy. That's exactly what you want to do. Great job by Bennett. Just fell off at the end,
great
but
first half last week. Absolutely
love the contributions from Beckham Bennett tonight. He's doing it in the rushing game and the passing game. Outstanding. He's run the ball 6 times for 14 yards, but he's caught the ball 4 times for 34 yards. He's been highly productive on the offensive side of the ball for Skyridge.
And just as you mentioned his name, he gets another carry up to midfield. He's across midfield now to the 49-yard line of Orem.
Great 6-yard carry right there. 6-yard carry on first down. That opens up. This is called a control down. Second down and short, second down and medium. There's a lot of things you can do. You can take a shot at the end zone. You can run the ball. You can go
Bennett
play action.
swallowed up. He has no chance.
Loses a yard right there.
Great play by the Orem Tigers defense. DJ Maunga with the tackle for loss. 6 foot, 240-pound sophomore.
Nice. Now making it 3rd down and 5. Lost the yards, so it's going to make it 3rd down and 5. What you're probably going to see here, you got a trips formation. It seems like their favorite for Beckham Bennett's having an outstanding game. And you look at Skyridge, they passed the look test. Yeah. They got great offensive line, right? We've had Beckham Bennett has an amazing game tonight. They got to find out how to utilize him in other capacities in this game, but they have talent on the Skyridge football team, man. And
now at 9:22 p.m., Fontaine with a handoff. We're going to go back to Beckham Bennett.
Yeah, Beckham Bennett's had a terrific game, man. Absolutely love what he's doing. But through the air, you know, he's been targeted 4 times, has 3 catches for 34 yards. He's a big part of their production on offense. But most of the production from Skyridge has come from Bennett.
Another handoff to Bennett. Gets popped just short of the 30.
Great run right there. He's a little pinball, man. He's not the tallest guy, so it's hard to find, but, man, he has great contact balance. And, of course, what I absolutely love about him is how he just gets upfield, man. He knows how to sliver his way to get those extra yards, and those are great running back skill sets.
Another tackle for Aoi Famui, who had a great first half. Right back to the run game.
Picks up that first down.
He did 3 straight runs, and it gets it done on 3rd down.
Very nimble, man. And that's why everybody's like, oh, man, I don't have enough height to play football. I don't have enough. No, man, it's all about heart. He can definitely find your plays. Beckham Bennett, he actually knows exactly who he is, what he can do. They'll hand the ball off to him going straight downhill as if he's Marshawn Lynch, but he's also getting out of the pocket or getting out of the backfield and catching the ball and being a huge threat on the football field.
Fontaine will throw. Catch is made. Orem's right there to make the stop. A little yak for Sanders. Amarian Sanders is out to the 40.
It's a great job. This RPO game, it really works when you can be clicking, and that was one of the things that Coach Him wanted to make sure. They were not in sync last week. Everything felt off, and so they practiced the heck out of their RPO game and their the little things. They did a lot of the little things this week to make sure that is not an issue like it was last week.
2nd and 1. Fontaine takes the snaps. He's going to throw again. Over the middle. Hung it up way high, and it was batted down. Another pass breakup for the Tigers. Giovanni Lilo was there.
Fortunate.
Yes, that was hanging up there. Up for grabs.
So now here you're going to get Orem stacking the box here. What I like to do here as my offensive coordinator mindset goes is I like to motion to speed option. Right, they're going to be looking for the downhill run, you know, the power O, the straight handoff dive. So they're going to be blitzing the outside, coming down hard. Make sure that blitzer is your option guy. Is what I like to do. Not to the boundary. Don't go to the boundary.
Do not do it. Fontaine hands it off. Back to Bennett.
So quick.
And he is, the turf monster got him. Otherwise, he might have had another 5 or 10.
He's too fast for himself. His legs are moving so fast that they can't catch up with himself. Look at that. He just slips right here because they had the block. He gets that, he is gone. But his legs are just moving. It's so hard to catch. Yeah, he's an amazing talent in the backfield.
Right back to him. Not as many this time.
Takes a big hit by Crew Jones there.
Yeah, that's a mean front. Some big bodies in there.
We'll go from Orem. Big parts of this football game.
Boy, the Skyridge defense bails them out. They're going to go back to the drawing board here on offense. Bennett with another carry, but
at least he puts the team stats in the positive there. Either way, it makes it 3rd down and manageable here. 3rd down and 3.
Back to the running back.
Wow. Great job.
Beckham Bennett, and he's right at the marker. That's a
Great
first
job.
down.
As I said, he's so nimble. His short stature allows him to get in between those tall guys and get yards that other people wouldn't get. It's a great job by Beckham.
He looks the part.
Intangibles, yes.
At that age, remember, he's just a junior, class of 28. The run play this time not going anywhere. That gives you an idea of the rain coming down. That's what we're dealing with. Just keep the lightning away for another 6 minutes and 10 seconds, and we'll all be happy. But nobody's going home dry tonight. No chance.
Yeah, and this guy's going to be your closer, right? What did we see last night? We saw a great 6 to 7 minute, 4 minute offense drive all the way down the field and go ahead and win it.
Yeah.
Right? Woods Cross did a terrific
Sam
job
Barr
of doing
was
that.
terrific.
This is what I believe Beckham Bennett is going to have to do for this Skyridge offense, especially with the rain coming down like that. He's got to protect the football for one, but you're going to have to run the football heavily here.
Fontaine rolls now to Bennett. Beckham Bennett breaks free, past 40, and now finally taken down. Tackle made by Jagioni.
Number 4 gets to the 42-yard line. Tackle by 8, Jagioni.
Yeah, that's
And it's good.
just a stellar job
You know it.
by Beckham. And you stay in bounds, right? Keep that clock moving, right? You got the big 6'4" kicker. Now you're going to run the ball with a Beckham Bennett or do a nice RPO off of it. I would do a nice RPO off of it.
Gain of 20.
Run that football. Get
Skyridge
Beckham Bennett the ball. Run that football.
knocking on the door. Fontaine is going to give it to number 4.
Touchdown.
Up the middle into the end zone for the touchdown. Beckham Bennett puts the Skyridge Falcons on top.
Now, again, Orem's offense has not been anything to, get happy about, but they do have the possibility. We saw that big pass to Brooks Ross, so they have that capability. We know Pofu Mayu is an outstanding receiver. They got talent on that side of the ball to get down the football field, and we know a 6'7" quarterback can throw the ball.
The Skyridge Falcons have a 7-point lead with 3:35 left to play.
With 3:35 in the game.
Great job.
Tigers 14.
Great job by Beckham Bennett. As I said, get him the ball. He does an outstanding job of understanding leverage. One, he's already got a great low center of gravity right there and can squeeze through those little holes that bigger running backs can't see. But look how tight he is to his blockers right there. Not giving the defense the opportunity to slide off blocks because he's hitting it so quick. It's like that quick fullback trap in those old veer offenses. Just really quick downhill running right there by Beckham Bennett. They did good offensively. Absolutely loved Marion Sanders tonight. He did great, but at the same time, so did Beckham Bennett. We talked about his contribution, what he was able to do with how much he was targeted. He was targeted a total of, Beckham Bennett, 5 targets with 18 carries. He was targeted 23 times in different capacities of his things and used as a decoy on some of those other ones. But big job by Skyridge at stepping up here and making a huge contributions and getting their season back on track.
But we had to look at this game. It's you know what? It was all about defense. So we got to talk to a defensive player here.
Yes.
Our Cafe Rio player of the game, Sua Ripley, number 4, 9 tackles, 1.5 sacks, minus 6.5 yards on those plays. He was a monster tonight.
Yes, he was.
But man, just so many great players gutted it out tonight. This was not easy conditions. It was not an easy game. There was a lot of hype about this game. This is a big one tonight. Orem's got a lot of big-time players, a lot of 3- and 4-star kids.
Yeah.
Did that motivate you guys tonight to come out here and showcase yourselves on a big stage?
We wanted to come out and show that stars don't matter. They got more stars, but we got some dogs. We got more dogs. We run this. Yeah.
I enjoy.
But they needed some energy here in the second half, and they came with that touchdown there in the third quarter there. And then to end the game, to ice the game, you give it to Beckham Bennett and finish things off. And this offense and this defense, they just came together in that fourth quarter. I knew there was going to be some sparks in this fourth quarter, and ended just how we thought it was going to. This is a tough matchup